What's good, Cowboy Nation? It's your boy Cole's Cowboys. Hey, man, I got some content to break down for you. A lot of news went down. Of course, we made an official hire for Mike Zimmer. He had his press conference yesterday, and the hire is like a mid hire. You know, it ain't nothing really, to the point where we could just go out and be so excited. There's a lot going into this season. 1 year deal, with Mike McCarthy. Could this be the same 1 year deal for Mike Zimmer? So even though, and I have to say, I hate how the philosophy is with the Dallas Cowboys always having to have what is called like a prove-it year. Every year it seems like it's a prove-it year for this organization. And with that being said, this might be a prove-it year for Mike Zimmer. A year where maybe he can go ahead and do great things with this defense and get a coaching job. You never know how things swing that way. But we are in the here and now, and he had his press conference. Not too much, really. One thing that I was impressed by is that Jerry and Stephen Jones wasn't in the press conference. It was just Mike McCarthy, which was odd because we all know how much Jerry liked to be in front of those cameras and those microphones. So it was kind of odd that he wasn't in that press conference. I don't know, but we'll keep an eye out on that. But basically, the things that Mike Zimmer was talking about was basically it seemed like he was trying to clear the air as far as his reputations of being a jerk or being an asshole towards players. He's the type of guy that don't take no shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna coach you rough, and it'll be in certain situations where he even said, "Hey, some guys can't be coached that way." He talked about some guys that he had to be a little bit easier on, and they end up playing their best ball that way. And he also highlighted on some guys that he had to be hard on, and they came back after years, having a successful careers. And they'd be like, they show them love. So the Mike Zimmer hire to me is okay. I wasn't expecting no explosion hire with the Cowboys. This is a guy that they're familiar with, they're comfortable with, and I'm not gonna even lie. I think this might be the best thing for us. I'm not gonna put no bad things on Dan Quinn, but I think that Mike Zimmer will make this defense more disciplined and more physical. His records with stopping the run, we need a defense that's going to stop the run, man. We haven't had a defense that could stop the run consistently and be more physical instead of finesse in a long time. We had DQ, and yeah, I'm not going to discount. I'm not going to knock out the stuff that he has done. We've been in certain situations where we did play physical ball. I'm not going to say we didn't, but we did sometimes. But we were more of a finesse team. We was more of a front-running defense. Like, we had to jump on you for our defense to really cook. When we've been in situations where we was behind, we never came back, and that's what we need to work on as far as being physical, having those big stops, stopping the run, making the offense one-dimensional. Excuse me, sorry about that. But yeah, that's basically why I'm excited, a little bit excited about Mike Zimmer. Now, during the press conference, it was he did get a phone call about somebody that's trying to get a job. Ironically, right within that same moment, 49ers breaking news, Wilkes, the defensive coordinator, he's been released, basically being a scapegoat on this whole thing, and that's nasty work. The 49ers basically fired him, and we all know that was really on Kyle Shanahan on the reason why they lost that game. They wanted to use him as a scapegoat to protect himself. So, that's nasty work. But I'm like, hey, bring him to Dallas. Now, his background is being more of a defensive backs coach. We got an open slot. Joe Witt Jr., ever since he departed, we got an open slot as I can't even think about it right now, as passing game coordinator. for the defensive side. So, hey, I mean, you need a job. You can look around the league. It's not really too many defensive coordinator slots that's open, other than the 49ers that they just let go. Come to Dallas, come to Dallas and, get in, get your work in. You got great defensive players that you can work with until you go ahead and hop on and get another job next year. I mean, this is a lame duck coach year for the Cowboys. Might as well go in, come in, and who knows? You may be at a point where you probably might get upgraded back to defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. You never know in situations what will bring you. So I say Cowboys, Mike Zimmer, bring Wilkes to Dallas. Give him a little job and let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's great to have inside information. This guy been going against Kyle Shanahan's offense in practice this whole season. So and the 49ers is a team that's been holding us back a little bit. They didn't do it last year because we didn't even get to make it to them in the playoffs. But even in Kyle Shanahan's coaching trees, like getting past, the Green Bays and stuff like that, just to have that blueprint that he may have. Bring him in the office, man. Give him a job. So that's my thoughts on the thing. Hey, and I wouldn't feel right if I didn't bring this to attention in my video. Prayers to the people in Kansas City. That there was a tragic sick situation. I just don't understand what drives people to go out on a great day. It was supposed to be like their victory parade, and it was ruined because some idiots want to come out there with guns and shoot innocent people for no apparent reason. Children was injured. Thank God it was a report that they all will have a full recovery. But why did he even have to get to that? It's just a sick situation, and I'm praying for everybody. One person was actually killed, and one lady was killed, and prayers to her family. That's just, it's tragic, and like I said, it was a very sick situation, and we just gotta do better, man. We just gotta do better. I don't know what's wrong with people, but let me know what y'all think in the chat. How y'all feel about the hire of Mike Zimmer. What do you think Mike Zimmer gonna do, bring into this organization? Also, what do you think he gonna do with Micah? How will he use Micah Parsons? Hey, I appreciate everybody sharing, liking my content, and also subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Give your boy a chance. Y'all have a wonderful day, and go Cowboys.